Hello, everybody. I'm Terri Miller from the MSU Libraries. I'm the head of public services. And in my 7-ish minutes today, I'm only going to hit on a couple of key points about the libraries. You're all, I'm sure by now, you're all familiar with what a library is. We have lots of books. We have thousands of journals. We're really good at getting things for you. So we do have a very robust collection here. But you as researchers, what you need to know about is that we have library liaisons. They are going to be your keys to getting stuff at the library. So if you can't find a thing that you need to find out who your library liaison is. So I'm not going to click on the links, it takes too long, but since you have access to these, definitely take a look at who your designated library liaison is. You should also be getting letters, if you haven't already, saying welcome to the library, or welcome to the university from the libraries. This is who your liaison is. Occasionally people fall through the cracks in that endeavor, but so we can help you access books, journals, media, streaming resources. We have one of the world's largest, if not the largest, media collection, publicly accessible media collection in the world, in the Rovi collection. It's about 600,000 music CDs, 200,000 DVDs, and 15,000 video games. And we just got 300 vinyl LPs, so we're kind of excited about that. So what we do strongly suggest for researchers, especially if you're buying data sets with grant money, something like that, is that you consult with us on the licensing for data sets. We have found, especially in the business world, that the last few years, licensing has gotten really, really tricky. And if you don't read the licenses very closely, they might slip something in, such as, you can't publish any of this data in your research. And that might be important if you're trying to publish articles in your area. So we do have a really strong partnership with the College of Business. They're already routinely sending us their data licenses. But again, if you are about to buy, maybe you have grant money and you're going to buy some data sets, email one of your library liaisons, whoever your liaison is, and they can get you in touch with our licensing people so that they can help you with data set licensing. We also have online chat and in-person office hours for students, faculty, and staff. And some library liaisons actually have offices in their colleges as well. So look for that. Here are some of our other resources. Hopefully in the resource fair before this, you ran into our research data management librarian. She can help you with your data plans that you might need to have through your grants. Our Library Office of Copyright is super helpful, navigating a whole bunch of issues regarding copyright. It only gets more complex every year. If you have to do anything with international copyright, call us. That's a really tough one. We do have a website for finding grants. So what we have are access to databases. We have licensed databases that we pay for here at MSU. We make those accessible to you so that you can get in there, and that link takes you to a website with all of the databases that we have regarding grants. And then, of course, our reference librarians. We do have 24/7 chat services that you can take advantage of. The Digital Scholarship Lab and the Digital Scholarship at the MSU Libraries. How many of you went to ITS's technology orientation on Monday? Show of hands. You were in our space, yay, I'm glad. So you probably experienced our Digital Scholarship Lab. Our Digital Scholarship librarians, a lot of this grew out of the digital humanities. If any of you are in the humanities, it has expanded exponentially. So we are working with people all over campuses in digital scholarship. So we have any phase, so right from ideas, if you come and you're like, I have a kernel of an idea, who can I talk to about this, all the way through things like data plans and long-term data storage and metadata. We have lots of experts in these areas. We do a lot of workshops throughout the semester. Some of these are, we're sharing our expertise. Some of these are co-working exercises, so it might be very new areas of expertise where we're kind of finding our way. Virtual reality is one of those areas. And 360, we just had a workshop on 360 video for some of the spaces that we have. So check that link. The workshops change a lot. We put up new ones all the time and we experiment a lot. We do quite a bit with GIS, ArcGIS, Qualtrics, We do have an in-house publishing services that will do printing of books, so self-publishing is always an option. We work with a lot of classes that will publish whatever they've done in their classwork for the semester. We'll publish that in book format, and we try to make it very low cost, so it's easy to do that with your classes. We also have classes on 3D printing because we have 5 or 6 3D printers right now, and I think we just bought 2 more of all different sizes. We did over 1,700 3D prints last year from people, not just at MSU, a lot of people from the public are prototyping. We have everything from little MakerBots all the way up to a Fortis gigantic 3D printer. We have an online it's an online intake form that you can actually send your files to us online, and we will print them out and hold them for you at the library. A lot of students do prototyping there as well, and we try to do that on a cost recovery basis, so it's relatively inexpensive. But yeah, I would love to tell you what the 2 new 3D printers are. The Fortis, it's so high end, and there's such high demand for that we actually bought 2 3D printers that replicate the type of prints that the Fortis does, because we needed more capacity in that area because it's really gone off. If you were in the lab for ITS's technology orientation, we have the beautiful 360, which is a shared visualization room. We also have quite a bit of specialized software. I'm going to click on this link because this is, no. See if it works. This is a new page. So it's got some visual of our 360 room. So it is this is a partnership with College of Arts and Letters. This was the first such room in the United States. This is a 7-meter Igloo Vision 360 visualization room, floor to ceiling visualization with ultra short throw lenses. And we also pair that with virtual reality. So we have both of those in the same space. We have Oculus, we have HTC Vive. We just bought Olympics, which has a lot of, that's a partnership with counseling and psychological services. So in the past, this lab has been open for 18 months. We've worked with 6 colleges, over 30 departments, 170 classes in all. So we will do consultations with individual researchers. We can give you as much or as little help as you want. If you just want to come in and use the 360, we can loan you 360 cameras so that if you want to take films on campus and use them in virtual reality, you can do that. We also have the ability to put things both in the 360 room or in the VR set. So we've worked with a lot of classes just prototyping how to do work in 360-degree visualization. There's also the ability, you don't have to do 360-degree visualization. We were running some visualizations, or we just did this with the World Cup. We had the World Cup on one side, the Women's World Cup of the room, and then we had Twitter, live Twitter feeds, and we had some data visualizations about how Twitter was reacting to the World Cup all over the world. So we are doing a lot of experimentation with this. We are really excited to work with people in this area, and just come and talk to us. The new website has got a whole bunch of information about that. So check out the links. The specialized software, we really do take input from faculty and students about what kind of software they need. So you might have a specialized lab on campus. It's only open until 5 o'clock. We are open weekends, nights, Saturdays, Sundays, so that we can send, students can be sent over to the lab and get access to specialized software they might not have anywhere else on campus. And then we also have project space. We do have a dedicated scanning space where we have flatbed scanners. We also have scanners that do film and slides, and you can actually check out those spaces. So if, say, you want to scan some of our amazing comic book collection to do something with, it's actually a dedicated space, so you can just call us up, say I need to use the scanners for 3 hours, and we will say, okay, just come in, we'll check you out on the equipment, and then you can use that space. We can make arrangements with special collections for you to be able to scan some of the materials that are in our collection. So I think that's about it. But yeah, get in touch with us if you want to see some of our toys.